Well, it's about 11 o'clock. I'm sitting out in total darkness, no candle, no fire. Got the parabolic, and I'm all by myself. Tracy had to go to bed. She's got to get up at 5:30. So I'm going to sit out here for a while and see if I hear anything tonight. If you're seeing this, it means I did. Well, the raccoon and the possum were just sharing that plate. I don't think it's Winnie, though, because it ran away as soon as they turned on the light. Well, at least he or she's getting food tonight. There they are, sharing the food. Pretty amazing. Usually they're pissy with each other. Maybe they're getting used to each other too. Pretty cool. Well, the raccoon was sitting right there eating, but by the time I got done fumbling around with the light, he took off. We got little Miss Willow. Well, she was right there. She's in there somewhere. I haven't seen no baby raccoons yet, though. It's just about midnight now. And I've got Mr. Shelby, Mr. Wizzy, Mr. Shadow, and Mr. Bit hanging out with me. Yes, hi, Mr. Shadow, Mr. Wizzy. And that's Ozzy, or Morty. So I'm not scared, I'm not alone. There, I finally figured out how to get that weird orange light to show. Can you see it right there? It'll be there for a while and then it goes away. Very weird. And last night there was a couple at their motion light right there. There was a couple up in the trees over there too. I don't know what they are. Very orange. Well, I sat out here for about 2 hours in the dark. No fire, no candle. No baby raccoons either. Listen with the parabolic, I didn't hear any. I heard a couple knocking sounds, but I wasn't going to hit the button to record them. You've all heard that before. But I did, however, record one whoop kind of sound. Could be a dog. I'm not sure. But I'll play that for you. And then I'll show you what the trail camera captured with the raccoon and the possum eating together over there. So at least I heard something interesting tonight. It wasn't a total waste of time to sit out here in the dark by myself. Plus I got more practice working this camera and the spotlight together by myself. See, now that orange light's gone. That's right where it was. It's really strange. Hey guys, it's Wednesday night about 10 o'clock. we're having a fire. I swear to God that was one right there. But today I trimmed a whole bunch of stuff off of these cedar trees, and Tracy's now just giddy to burn it.
So satisfying.
We both love it. It's awesome.
And it keeps the mosquitoes away.
And we could use that tonight because mosquitoes are really bad tonight.
So satisfying. And no, trust me, it's not going to smother it. This stuff burns like gasoline.
It'll get going, that's for sure. It's like 75 degrees right now. It's really warm tonight and muggy. And the mosquitoes are really loving it.
Oh, that smells so good.
So we're going to hang out and burn some cedar. See if we hear any other strange things tonight. Tracy can't help herself. She's getting some more.
God, it smells so good.
Load that thing up.
Well, this wood that you have on top here isn't burning real well. And I don't have a pokey stick anymore.
Throw some more on top of it. Knock it down. Let it go. Once it reaches that temperature, it goes. I forgot you had a pokey stick.
I forgot I had my marshmallow stick. It doubles as a pokey stick.
Oh, look, the colors, the flames in the camera are colorful. Maybe Bigfoot Sasquatch likes cedar burning too. Maybe not though.
I don't know, it's choking the hell out of me. It's all blowing right in my face.
It's making some interesting colors. Supposed to start getting windy tonight, guys, and some areas around us are predicting to get 4 inches of rain later tonight. I'm hoping it's not us.
I lost my pokey stick.
How do you lose something that's 4 foot long?
I don't know. I can't see.
Well, it appears the rain is arriving early.
It might not get too bad.
But it's definitely, we're feeling some drops on us already. Darn it.
Definitely cloudy. Can't see a star in the sky.
Let's check the old radar. That's what's coming towards us. We're that blue dot. So yeah, it's just about on top of us. It wasn't supposed to rain till after midnight though. I think we might be done before we really even got started. Coincidentally, Tracy just had me trim the trees above us today so we could see the sky better. That protected us in rain like this prior to today. I think that was a knock. We got some bonus time and rain stopped, at least for now. And I checked the trail camera from last night and Bright Eyes was on there, so Bright Eyes is alright, it seems, but still haven't seen Chloe or Daisy. And I don't know that anybody would have actually got them in their house or let them in, because they're skittish even around Carl, and they've known Carl from day one since we got them.
But they could be hanging outside somebody's house that's feeding them, just like Domino used to.
Domino we used to find her way down towards the very end of the vista here, just lounging in the sun in these people's yard. And
then as soon as we said her name, she would be like, uh-oh, I'm busted. Pretending she was homeless. She's not.
Nor hungry.
I actually heard from a girl that I worked with that she's like, oh yeah, my aunt feeds this one little cat down there, and it's black and white and doesn't have a tail. Oh. Well, how many black and white cats without tails could possibly be wandering around inside the vista? I said, that's not a stray cat. That's my cat. That's Domino. And before you ask, yes, she was born that way. She was born without a tail.
She's what's called a rumpy.
She's a rumpy.
Then we had her brother Bob, who unfortunately passed away. He was a stumpy. He had about, what, an inch and a half,
Yeah.
2-inch tail?
He's a little stump. Bob was a cool cat.
We are going to get around to telling the cat story sometime, guys. It's just like so complicated to put all the pieces together to make it logical.
Especially how some of the cats are related, because a bunch of them are.
But we will be doing that. We had a hard time even discussing the order of how to do the video when we were talking about doing it, so we may have to write some of this down.
I know it starts with Sassy. She was the first.
13 years ago or so, maybe a little more than that.
13. She just turned 13. 2008, because that was the same year that I lost Luce.
Lucy was a cat my ex-wife left behind. She didn't do it purposely. She didn't have anywhere to take them to. But Lucy lived, what, 3 days shy of her 22nd birthday?
21st.
21st.
She was 20 years old when she died. Almost 21.
But she lived in the city where we lived all her life, and then how long was we brought her here?
In January, and she died in April.
So at least she's still here with us out in the pet cemetery we have back there.
Well, Lucy adopted me from day one. Like I said, I have 2 cats, but you'll never see the one. And she peeked around the corner and she saw me and she ran to me.
She was a very skittish kitty.
She adopted me. Lucy loved me. Well, Lucy was the whole reason that we got Sassy. Because she passed away in April, and then you were at Jankowski's in July, and I discovered her in early August. Sassy got stuck in a shed. She got into a shed, and she couldn't figure out how to get out, and Mama couldn't figure out how to get in.
I told Tracy, if you can find her and catch her, you can have her.
It took me an hour. I found her. And we were on one side of the building, she was in the shed, and she got out, and I picked her up, and I put her on the ground, and she followed me the entire way around the building, all the way to where Mike was. Little itty bitty kitty. She was only about 4 weeks old.
And then fortunately, her and many of our other cats, their kitten pictures are missing. They were on a computer hard drive, and I cannot find it. I have one hard drive that won't work anymore, and I think they were on there, which is a bummer.
Oh, she was adorable.
We had pictures of Wizzy, Salem, Lucky, and Shadow, all brother sister. Lucky unfortunately passed away when he's like 3 years old from kidney disease.
Yeah.
So we don't have any of those pictures or videos, unfortunately. That would have been cool to include in the cat story if I had them. Well, if the rain holds off, we'll be back. Looks like we're going to have to wrap it up early after all. It's starting to rain again. But I'll throw together what I got from last night and what the trail camera got last night and whatever it gets tonight. So hopefully it's enjoyable for you all to watch. As always, we appreciate you watching. And I can hear the wind picking up now too. So it's a coming. We'll see ya.